Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Madam Secretary. And let me join in acknowledging the unbelievable job that you did in leveling the playing field internationally. And this comes at a time internationally that we haven't seen with the COVID global epidemic, and of course with in the aftermath of Russia's invasion of the Ukraine, et cetera, has placed incredible outside forces that have impacted our economy and certainly inflation as well. Yet on the other side, we're told that Senator Scott has proposed that we sunset both Medicare and Social Security. Hard to believe that during this time of inflation that would be the plan. Now, Mitch McConnell has been at least more straightforward. He said, we have no plan. We have no plan. We have no agenda currently that we're going to talk about. We're not going to come up with any solutions. We're going to continue to go after the administration, and if you want to know our plan, we'll tell you after we're elected. Now, that's not a plan from my perspective, and hopefully the American people, as we go forward, pick up on that. But the other thing this committee has done, and we referred to this in your remarks, both with the Affordable Care Act and what that was able to provide with families for relief. Mr. Yargood from my district was paying $1,400 a month and now is paying $200 a month. Enormous savings. Ms. Delbeni here was the author of our child tax credit. So the combination of the Affordable Care Act, the child tax credit, and oh, by the way, making sure that Medicare and Social Security are there for our citizens, the group that is most impacted by inflation. What is your opinion on what we should continue to do within those areas?
So I agree very strongly with the comments that you just made about the importance of all of these programs. Of course, Medicare and Social Security that are the foundations of a secure retirement and that every American depends on to feel that they can have a reasonable retirement.
What message does sunsetting the two most critical programs for American seniors, the people most impacted by the pandemic and the people most impacted by inflation because they're on fixed income?
Well, you know, inflation does, particularly energy and food prices, impact working families very hard. And I think what we can do, what Congress can do, is to look for other ways to make household budgets work. And the child tax credit has played a very important role. It reduced child poverty by 50% and gave families the breathing room they need to be able to feed and clothe their children and buy them school supplies. And the ACA credits, as you said, greatly reduce the expense that families have to pay for health insurance. And these are really important ways President Biden believes what we can do to address inflation, what the government can do. The Fed has to be left to do its job, but we should be looking for ways to mitigate expenses that American households pay for some of the most burdensome items like health care and supporting children and taking care of them.
Thank the gentleman.